me player rest is why you scared of everything. Cause you dodge and deflect, you never stand tall. Big talk online, then you're going fans call. Running from the truth like it's chasing you down. You're the king of the vanish, the ghost of the battleground. You dodge and deflect, yeah, we see what you do. Nintendo drops more nonsense and you swear it's brand new. Every anti-consumer move you claim it's perfectly fine. Tell me, man, why does that hairline run faster than your spine?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Through angry, and he's saying that your live stream, and he said that you really talk about him intending all day. I'll let you play the background while I'm working out the gym.
Okay, he's gonna definitely get triggered over this. I have never once said that Player Essence just has to talk about me. That never came out of my mouth. So yes, I'll reread it. Got here through Angry Vigilante, just here to see your live stream and see if you're really talking about him and attending all day. I'll let you play in the background while I'm working out at the gym. Yeah, my guy there, SSJ, I think it's Crimson. I've never once ever stated, you will never find a clip of me saying that, oh, he has to talk about the Angry Vigilante just to get view. I never have said that. I have said that he has to talk about Nintending. That is very true. He can't go a live stream without talking about him.
He said, I really talk about him and Nintending all day.
Not about me, Nintending, yes. Yeah, let's get into it.
Through angry, and he's saying that your live stream, and he said that you really talk about him Nintending all day. I'll let you play the background while I'm working out the gym.
Okay, he's gonna definitely get triggered over this. I have never once said that Player Essence just has to talk about me. That never came out of my mouth. So yes, I'll reread it. Got here through Angry Vigilante, just here to see your live stream and see if you're really talking about him and attending all day. I'll let you play in the background while I'm working out at the gym. Yeah, my guy there, SSJ, I think it's Crimson. I've never once ever stated, you will never find a clip of me saying that, oh, he has to talk about the Angry Vigilante just to get view. I never have said that. I have said that he has to talk about Nintending. That is very true. He can't go a live stream without talking about him.
He said, I really talk about him and Nintending all day.
Not about me, Nintending, yes.
No.
I agree. You do talk about Nintending. You can't go a live stream without talking about him.
He's the one who uses me all the time. Hold up, this guy's a complete moron.
I never said that. That's the thing. You're getting false information there, Player Essence.
You can let him know that dude uses me all day. He's obsessed with me.
No, not obsessed. No one's obsessed with you.
He's not relevant. Angry Vigilante.
Neither are you. That's okay. We can both accept that neither of us are relevant.
Angry Vigilante. He's not relevant. He's a bum, low sub content creator.
And you're a bum, high sub content creator with a dying channel. So what?
That's not a relevant content creator. That's why I don't care about debating him or talking to him.
See, like if I was someone who had clout, he would definitely want to debate me. That's the only reason why he doesn't want to debate. He wants to clout chase.
Him anymore or anything like that. Nintending, I don't mind debating Nintending, but Nintending's just wrong on a lot of stuff. So
of course you don't want to debate, or of course you want to debate Nintending. You want to clout chase on his good name.
People bring it up in the chat. We talk about it, but we talk about plenty of other things. I don't have to clickbait those two guys. Look at all my vids on my channel. Every day I'm talking about Nintendo Switch 2 stuff. I'm talking about RPG stuff. And
very true, but some of your videos you have mentioned Nintending in. But why you can't go a single live stream without even talking about Nintending? And yes, sometimes your chat brings them up, but in this live stream alone, we have seen you bring up Nintending without anybody else bringing them up.
I've been doing that for a living since 2017, and I've been doing that on YouTube since 2010. We don't got a drama farm. We don't got a clickbait. I don't got to use AI thumbnails. I don't got to talk.
Yeah, you do. You used to use clickbait type stuff and you got called out for it. And you were using AI in your thumbnails, okay? Stop acting like you are all of a sudden against AI when you're not. You're only using that as a deflection tactic because you can't combat me with any logic. That's all it is.
About those two bumps for me to.
That's all you do is talk about Nintending. Every single live stream, all you do is talk about Nintending, my guy.
Do well. My streams are gonna do good regardless.
No one comes to your streams to hear about what you like. They don't come to your streams to hear about the news. They want to see you act like this. This is what they come to your live streams for. And I'm just helping you get more well known here. Like he said, he came through because he found you out through me. So you're welcome, my guy. I'm helping you pay your rent.
Of those two, those guys gotta talk about negative stuff. They gotta make up sales stuff that's trash. Nintendo's got.
We don't. We just use the facts and we actually add context to stuff. You don't.
Gotta do that. He's got to do that for him to even be relevant. This angry dude, I don't know. He keeps, like I said, he keeps on using me. He keeps on talking about me. He keeps on making videos on me. He keeps on watching my stream. I don't watch his trash ass.
That's because you keep running your mouth. You either talk about me or you'll be disingenuous. Someone has to hold you accountable.
Channel. His channel sucks. It's a bunch of AI slop thumbnails, a bunch of garbage, drama farm, clickbaiting,
It's not clickbait. You've already said that you don't watch my stuff. How do you know it's clickbait? In order for you to know if something's clickbait, you actually have to know what the video's about. So why are you lying to your audience?
Yes, this dude's a complete loser. And like I said,
my guy, you're the one that's a loser with a dying channel. At least my channel's not dying, it's growing.
I don't waste my time with guys who say that that can't describe the definition of brainwashing.
Okay, and you can't sit here and describe what the definition of what evil was without you looking it up in your previous video. You didn't know what the definition of fanboy was. You got called out for it and you had to make up a definition to fit your narrative and then be like, oh, that's what my definition is. You didn't know what the definition of monopoly was. You were using that one incorrectly. You got called out by OmniArc because you were using grifter and he was like, oh, that's not the way it's used. And you got to be like, well, that's a word for slang, which when someone says that, oh, that's the slang way, just a code word means that I can use it however the fuck I want to. That's all it is. So you can sit here and try to bash me that I didn't know what one word was. You didn't know what 4 words were.
So, no, I don't talk about them all day. I simply give my opinion on what people say here in the chat. But when it comes to...
Sometimes you do, yes. But a lot of the times you bring up Nintendo without ever being provoked. You have to talk about Nintendo, my guy.
My channel, look at my channel. I talk about games. I provide actual value. I give you guys big upcoming games. I give you guys...
Yeah, people don't watch your stuff for that. You could try to pretend like they do. Maybe for your long videos with the people that show up to your live streams where you make the majority of your money, they don't show up for that stuff. You can stop the cap.
Different content in terms of predictions. I give you guys stuff to look forward to. I give you guys excitement. There's value in what I bring to the channel.
My guy, your long videos are not that exciting. That's why your live streams, with your live stream, that's why you make far more money on your live streams. Because you actually show who you are. You show your honest self. Okay, that's why you should be clipping your live streams and turning them into long videos. But with your long videos, you want to put out this notion of someone that you're just not.
These two guys are just negative weirdos that need to drama farm in order to be some.
Look who's being negative. The thing is, he said that for his New Year's resolution, he was going to be more positive. I'm not kidding you. It's not even from this video. One of the videos that I already reacted to on this live stream, he couldn't even go one day or one live stream after the New Year's of being positive. Or just staying positive. He had to go back to being negative because he knows that's how he gets his money when it comes to his live streams.
What even a modicum of relevancy on this YouTube platform. So
you have no relevancy. Your channel is dying.
So no, I don't talk about them all day and I don't got to worry about them.
You always worry about Nintendo. Like I said, you can't go a live stream without talking about them.
Again, they're both bumps. And you know, I don't really care. Like,
yes, you do. That's why you're always bringing up Nintendo. You're always saying, oh, we need a debate because you need a clout chase because you're trying to recover your dying channel.
We don't need them. Trust me. I'll make what I make and I'll do as good as I do with or without them.
No, you won't. You'll be making far less.
None of them. They're not part
I'm helping you make money. That's the funny thing. I'm helping you pay your rent.
of my content. I don't clickbait them in thumbnails and AI.
I don't clickbait you in thumbnails either. You're just lying because you don't know what you're talking about. You just don't like the thumbnails.
Slop. I don't
It's not AI slop. Anything sloppy around here is that damn hairline of yours.
make videos dedicated on them. I don't watch their channels.
No, you just sit here and do live streams where you talk about them at length. You've gone on very long tangents when it comes to Nintendo.
I sure as hell don't waste my time watching their channels. Oh my God. I'd rather to watch those guys' channels.
That's fine. You don't have to watch our channels. I don't care. I don't think Nintending cares, but we all know you do.
People send me clips all the time. I'm like, why am I going to waste my time watching this trash? They watch my channel, though. They hear what I got.
Trust me, my guy, I know you watch some of those clips that they send you, because sometimes in your newer live streams, you act differently when I call you out on something. Stop the cap.
Gotta say, they listen to my live streams. They listening to what I gotta say. How am I raging? I just simply said I don't need them. Nobody's raging at anything.
I mean, I wouldn't say you were raging that time, but you have raged before. But no, you do need attending. It's factual.
I think that's you just thinking that like anybody that talks
No,
with like
there's no need to bring race into it.
any part of like excitement in their voice is called raging, but nobody's raging at anything.
Exactly, Blast, and yet you continue to talk about them. So you do care because you didn't. Then you wouldn't talk about them consistently. Exactly. Like he just recently started talking about me again, but usually it's the intending that he's always talking about. What, the last 3 months? Let's look it up here. Let's look up. I gotta look this up real quick. Where's the tending? When did he drop that video? Because it was the buyer's remorse video that he did that got them all brought up to him. Okay, so we go by the most popular. It was 3 months ago. You have been going on for the last 3 months. Okay, you do about what, 4 or 5 live streams a week, I would say. I doubt that anybody can find one single live stream in the last 3 months since that buyer's remorse video, since the first time you ever talked about attending. I don't think that we could find a single damn live stream where you don't talk about them.
I said, nobody's raging at anything, but it's all good though, man. If that's how you feel or that's how you think, it's all that. But no, Nintending has definitely sent out little silent shots at people. He doesn't say names a lot, but he definitely has.
Oh, we all know who he was referring to. When he sat there and said in that damn video, oh, I'm not going to say the name, but we all know who he is, calls me a hater, calls me a grifter, begs me to debate him, offers to pay me. We all know which one that is. We all know it's you.
When it comes down to it. But like I said, he's a weirdo. Dude's weird. He's a liar and he's weird, but hey, it's all good, man. You can believe who.
You have never proved once that I'm a liar or Nintending's a liar. All you do is make these claims. You never back it up with facts or evidence. If he is lying, it should be very easy to prove.
Whoever you want to believe. But if I were you, I would just say this, guys. I probably wouldn't pay attention to the guy who said the Switch 2 was going to sell like the Wii U and the GameCube.
He didn't say that. I do not recall one single time Nintending ever saying those words. He did sit here and do a title saying that the Switch 2 sold worse than the Wii U for Black Friday, which is true. That's factual.
Let me just put that out there. We probably shouldn't pay attention to people.
RX Gaming, to be fair, the reason he talks about him is because it gets brought up in the chat. It's not like he goes out of his way to do it. That's actually factually not true, RX. In this live stream I have done, with the first video I did of him or the second video, he brought Nintending up all on his own. Okay, so the chat doesn't always bring him up. He brings up Nintending all on his own all the time. Okay, there are times I will agree with you, like this time, yes. Nintending did get brought up, but that was because the guy who brought him up was just wrong. He said that me and Nintending said that I have to talk about it. Never mind. It was the previous video where Nintending got brought up, where they told Player Essence that me and him said something when it wasn't Nintending, it was just me.
Who said the Switch 2 was going to sell as bad as the Wii U or the GameCube? Because that's what some of these people were saying. That's what he was saying. So
yeah, I still need to see the exact timestamp and everything where Nintending said that, because I'm pretty positive he did not say that.
I'm just saying. You haven't seen Rage if you think he is. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Let's see here. If I was this guy, I would unsubscribe. No, I don't care. You guys can be subscribed or not subscribed to whoever you want. If you guys bring up somebody and you guys want my opinion, I'll say it. But my content doesn't revolve around a weirdo AI slot bum. And
I never said it did. That's the thing. You were given false information. You will never find a clip of me saying that you only get views or you have to constantly talk about me. Never once have I ever stated that, Player Essence. Now, I have stated that you have to talk about intending. That is true. And you could call me a AI weird slop bum. Guess what? You're the one that is a terrible hairline slop person with 129,000 subscribers and a dying channel.
And a grifter, a clout chasing grifter who needs to talk, who needs to make up news and needs to.
How's he clout chasing? Who is Nintending clout chasing on? You're the one that's clout chasing.
Damage control Switch 2 sales to feel good about themselves. Like I said, we don't need to, our content does not revolve around them. And
it definitely revolves around Nintendo. Your live streams revolve around him all the damn time. Again, you don't have to talk about him. You can sit here and keep your mouth shut. You can sit here and stop talking. But people bring him up because you go on like this. People want to see this. That's why your live streams make more money. They don't make more money. People do not come to your live streams again to hear you talk about gaming news, predictions. They don't come for that crap. They want to see you act like this.
never will. I don't make what I make based off of bumps, based off of them. I do how I do. I get my subs or I get support based off of my knowledge on gaming and interacting with you guys for fun. We don't need them. We never will. So I don't talk about.
You do. I am literally giving you exposure. Okay, I'm helping you pay your rent right now.
Them all day. That's insane. Somebody just brought it up and it was a topic here. But you don't see me making thumbnails and videos about them 24/7. Am I clickbaiting them?
I don't do it 24/7. I do not sit here and release a video every single day. What the hell are you talking about?
All the time? Nope. Have I talked about it a few times? Sure. But do I clickbait them all the time and use AI slop? Absolutely not.
I don't use AI slop. I use very good AI, and I don't clickbait you. You know I don't clickbait you. You know that's a lie because you already said that you don't watch the content. So in order for you to know something's a lie, you actually have to watch the content or know what the content's about. You don't know what it is.
Switch 2 will sell the same as the Wii U, has to be a grift. I refuse to believe anyone believe that. It is a grift. That's what I'm saying.
It isn't. The Switch 2 sold worse than the Wii U during Black Friday. That's factual.
I don't have to grift to get you guys to watch me, to get you guys.
No, you just have to be disingenuous and you have the damage control for Nintendo. I've already proven it.
Guys to pay attention to what I have to say. I don't have to build a YouTube hater community. That's the cool thing about my channel. That's the cool thing about my videos. I can talk about what I want. I don't have to talk.
No, you don't. If you did talk about what you want, you would talk about RPG. Okay, but you're forced to talk about Nintendo because that's where the money is for you. You can keep saying, oh, I talk about what I want. No. If you did, you would honestly talk about RPG.
About stuff that I dislike. I don't got to be angry every single day. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to be
I don't think Nintendo's angry. I'm not trying to speak for him, but I'm definitely not angry.
Mad and wake up angry or wake up this and that or wake up being pissed off at someone, or I don't got to sit there and watch somebody's videos or get people to send videos to me because I got to react to it.
I don't sit here and get people to send videos to me. They choose to send videos to me.
Because I think I'm better. That's like, I don't got to do all that. I don't got to react to nobody in that type of way because my content's never revolved around that. Like I said, if we talk about it here, that's cool. But my streams are always about talking about the latest news.
Stop the cap. Your streams are not about that. People, like I said, people do not come to your streams to listen to all that nonsense. They come to see you freak out. They come to see you get triggered. That's why people come to your streams, my guys.
Talking about content coming up, talking about games that you're excited about. That's what my content's about. And that's what my videos are about too. Look at the vids on the channel. We go over that stuff. So, nah, we didn't talk about them. We didn't talk about those bums all day.
No, I never say you talk about me, but you do talk about Nintendo. That is factually true.
You don't watch the channels, but you know they're wrong about everything that's coming from a place from bias. Looking at your view counts, and Dean's been hitting numbers more than you. I'm not really too worried about my view counts in terms of what stuff and in terms of that.
Really? Is that why you have been begging on your live streams for people to go watch your videos? For them to beg to hit the like button, for them to beg to go comment so we can do better? Stop the cap. You do worry about that. Now you're just lying.
I'm not really worried about that. You look at the view counts because once again, my view counts are fine. I'm not in a
If they were fine, you wouldn't have to be begging people. You wouldn't have had to enter your DSP era and pull a DSP and beg for viewership.
competition with him. He grifts off of false and fake information. So yeah, you do negative stuff, people are gonna.
Oh, sorry. Damn stupid thing.
Click on that more. That's clickbait. That's negative grifter.
I mean, can you prove that he was lying? You yet to ever prove it. All you do is say stuff. I mean, it was possible. No one thought that the system after the Wii would flop like it did. So that could happen after the Switch as well. Yeah, very true.
Anybody can do that. So I'm not really worried about view counts on that. I get way more support when it comes to my live streams and when it comes to stuff like that. I get way more support than Nintendo will ever do. I guarantee.
I'm pretty certain Nintendo makes more money than you. We all can see through this. And Nintendo, to my knowledge, does not do live streams.
Guarantee you on that one. So if you want to talk about view counts and all that type of stuff from what, a bunch of haters on YouTube, I'm not worried about that. My live streamer counts and my view count.
Hey, guess what? None of us have had to go on our live streams begging for people to watch. I've never had to beg for viewership, nor did Nintendo.
Are pretty good. They're actually pretty good. They're not bad at all. And I'm doing well for myself. Like I said, I'm not the richest person out there. I'm not trying to sit there and say that, but I'm doing okay. So I'm pretty sure I'm doing better than Nintendo when it comes to that respect. And
yeah, that's why his viewership is better.
View counts have crashed from where they were before after he got exposed for lying.
I mean, he's still getting more views than you. And your viewerships crashed because you damaged the Nintendo community and ran and hid like a coward afterwards in July.
About the Switch 2 sales when Nintendo revealed that they sold 10 million plus. He got exposed right there. So cool, good for your view counts. Bad for anybody taking you seriously when it comes to knowing what you're talking about.
I mean, he's still doing better than you. He's still getting more views than you.
About with the Nintendo Switch 2. When it comes to everything that they say in terms of I don't watch their stuff and I don't know what they're saying and stuff like that. Like I said, people send me clips. I don't watch their videos. I don't waste my time watching their videos because I've seen what they have to say, and what they have to say is nonsense. If somebody runs from a debate, they clearly know that I know what I'm talking about.
I mean, that's not true. He doesn't want to debate you because you attacked him. Why would he waste his time? It's not going to benefit him in any way. It's only going to benefit you. You're the one that needs to debate him. He doesn't need to debate you.
Because why would you run from a debate? I've already debated the other.
My guy, you ran from DBZ Nation. You challenged him to a debate and then ran away and hid.
Other guy, he got absolutely bodied, and everything that I said back then in my debate against him is true now.
No, I was the one that was correct. I was the one that was correct when it came to the Japanese and why they get a cheaper unit. You weren't correct. You weren't even qualified to be talking about it.
Back and watch my debate with him. I absolutely cooked him, and everything that I said in that debate is absolutely correct now.
No, the only thing you might have been correct about was me not knowing the definition of brainwash. That's the only thing I can remember you being correct about. You were literally not qualified to be there. You needed Prime to leech off of. If Prime would have stayed quiet the whole damn time, you would have said a bunch of nonsense.
That's how I know I'm right about those things, because one person wants to run away from me and the other person already got cooked. So do you have it?
I mean, not by you. People can go back and watch the debate, which I love that you actually bring up the debate. You do understand that you're actually helping me out because more people come and watch that now. So because you just keep bringing up the debate, I get more viewership for it. So thank you. Now I know you're not going to thank me for helping you out. That's okay. I know I'm helping you pay your rent, so that's good.
Anything else important to say? Or are you good? True zero. You have anything important to say? You have any?
I mean, he did. He completely cooked you about your viewership. This is all you're doing is deflecting and coping. That's all it is.
Anything knowledgeable to say or not? Or do you have anything that directly refutes what I've said on my channel in terms of facts? Go ahead. Floor is yours, my boy. Beans and toast. Thank you for the 2 British pounds. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Clips cannot be taken out of context when they've been saying the same thing.
Of course they can. Manano Mario, if that's what I remember his name is, your elite ninja took me out of context. I proved that he took me out of context. So yes, absolutely clips can be taken out of context. You're full of shit.
Over and over and over, saying that the Switch 2 was going to sell like the Wii U.
Do not recall him ever saying that the Switch 2 was taken out of the Wii U. Please send me a timestamp. I would love to see a timestamp where Nintendo said, oh, that the Switch 2 is going to sell like the Wii U. I would love to know that.
And then admitting that you were wrong about that, nothing was taken out of context. That,
like I said, I'm pretty positive that did not happen.
was the context. he said that Switch 2 was going to sell around the Wii U to GameCube level. It did not. He said nobody was.
Well, I mean, technically, it's gonna it surpassed the Wii U, but it hasn't surpassed the GameCube. I mean, technically, it's possible. The probability is gonna sell over the GameCube level, but it's still a possibility.
Buying it. People are buying it. It sold 10 million plus, and he said that months ago, and it sold 10 million plus. So
yeah, you were wrong about it not getting a price drop. He was correct about that. But of course, we know you're just going to move the goalposts. You're going to cherry pick stats like you always do. This is why you're disingenuous.
oh no, nothing was taken out of context. Like I said, they're liars, and that's what they do. They lie about a lot of things, or they're just not knowledgeable enough about a lot of things. If someone just started talking about sales in the Switch 2 era, trust me, you shouldn't believe what they say.
Again, I did not have this channel during most of the I did not have this channel during most of the Switch 1. I had this channel not even a year ago. Nintendo started 4 years ago. Okay, and even if Nintendo would have started doing sales 4 years ago, he would just move the goalpost. He did literally in the previous video. He literally said that we shouldn't be taken seriously because we weren't talking about sales during the Wii U when we didn't even have a damn channel back then.
If someone's been talking about sales for a decade plus like me, I think you should probably believe what I say a bit more.
And even though you're very disingenuous, you don't add the context to the sales that you're talking about. You sit here and have a different type of energy for PlayStation than you do Nintendo, which is factually true. I've exposed you for that many of times. You can keep going back and forth and try to make it seem like it, but I'm going to go out on a limb and probably say that the whole time, if you're disingenuous now, you were probably disingenuous then.
Because I've been in this for a really long time, and I was in this before YouTube grifting got people a lot of money for YouTube grifting. I was in this, I was making nothing. A lot of these people are doing this because they know they can make money off of it. Listen, man, I'll debate you if you want. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you, the true zero jetters. We're not going back and forth. I don't know why you're caping for these guys. They're not gonna do anything with you or anything like that. I think they're both straight and they both got girlfriends or whatever the case is.
Yes, I am very straight. I have an amazing wife. I'm pretty positive Nintendo has one too. So yeah, that's true. We're not going to go with them, but the true zero, what did he say? Oh, so the clips can't be taken out of context. You seriously believe that I know you guys heard that right?
So they're not going to do anything.
He made a very valid point. That's the one he's going off of.
With you. But if you want to debate and you want to bring their points to the table, I've got a new debate show coming up where guys like you can get cooked. Okay. So I'm not going to go back and forth with you, but if you want to debate me on all the.
Didn't he say earlier where he's like, oh, he doesn't need us. I do live streams around positive stuff. And now he's doing a live stream where it's going to be about debates, which is going to be negative. Of course, you know, generally debates are negative. So again, you're proving our point. You don't make money when it comes to that positive stuff like you try to peddle. You need to do the negative stuff.
These topics, I've got a Discord. I'm going to be opening up something. We can come there and I can cook you proper. Okay.
True Zero, if you do decide to show up and debate, make sure you watch a bunch of his content. Make sure you realize his tactics before you do it.
Because you're not making any sense right now, all right? You're just talking and you're just caping for two people that have been.
No, he made a very valid point. He sat there and talked about, you said that you can't take things out of context. And then the True Zero Switch 2 got that price drop a few months after it released, and Doug Bowser got up out of their year is going good for Nintendo. I mean, I think I misread that.
Wrong about everything. Okay. So yeah. So like I said, I got a debate show. We can debate there. I'm not debating you here, but like I said, I can cook you proper in that debate show if you want to look stupid. Because you're just talking right now. You're not saying anything important. Nothing you've said here relates to.
I mean, everything I've read off is actually very relatable. But you're not reading it off because you don't want your viewership to see it. He literally says Switch 2 got that price drop. Very true. Well, a few months ago. They did in France. That's true. They did get a price drop in France.
Anything important. Clips can be taken out of context. No, he said this. Oh, well.
That's very true. Clips can be taken out of context. I've proven it. Your homeboy, Manano Mario, your elite ninja took me out of context, and I proved that.
How do you believe? You're just talking. Nothing you said here is important. So just move on, move along. I'll have my show later. If you want to join in, you can join in and talk. So yeah, man. I'm not listening to long clips of.
And then the True Zero did another one. Yeah, I would happily love to debate you as long as we play full videos and not just clips, okay? Well, of course, he is True Zero. He's not going to do that. He's about to sit there and say that, but he's not going to do it.
Of them. I'm not listening to long videos of them.
I'm
not doing that. You bring their debating points. You bring their points. You watch the videos and you bring their points to the table, okay? And I'll easily destroy any of their points.
Well, because all he's going to do is ask you questions, True Zero, and be like, well, did they say this? Did they say that? And you're just going to be, and then he's just going to twist it around. That's all he's going to do.
There's a reason why I already cooked one of them and the other one doesn't want to debate me. He doesn't want to debate me or anybody because he knows that he's wrong. He's a grifter. He was wrong before the Switch 2 came out, says that it's 10 million. He's wrong afterwards.
I mean, you keep saying that he was wrong. I'm not even going to acknowledge the whole thing about him cooking me. It's irrelevant. We all know that he did it. He tries to do this Hercule and Gohan situation. We already know it. But you don't even sit here and prove that Nintendo has lied. You never show facts. You never do anything. You're all talking, no bite. You're like a little chihuahua that does all this barking, but then the moment you stand up, it runs away and hides. You're just a scared little boy under this tough bravado, man, you're trying to put out there.
That's the reason why he doesn't want to debate, because he knows that he's wrong. He's been wrong on so many different things.
Like
Stop
what?
the cap, man. Move on. Move along. All right? I'll have that show. I'm not watching their long. You bring their points. You watch it, okay? And you bring their points. You go ahead and do that, all right? I'm not watching. I don't have to watch, okay? I don't have to watch morons make videos on things that they don't know what they're talking about. Once again, if you...
I mean, you don't know what you're talking about. We all know it. You've already proven it.
You only started talking sales with Switch 2, chances are you don't know what you're talking about. Like when you
we
say
got a
stuff
$5
like,
super chat from Vetful Zexel. True Zero, you can use my playlist of Player Essence Exposed with the receipts if you're going to debate. Exactly. You know, yeah, the thing is, I would recommend anybody, even if you know what you're talking about. The thing is, Player Essence is very good about asking questions and try to manipulate and shift it. Okay, so what he's going to do is if he can't beat you with actual knowledge and intellect, he's just going to bring up and start asking you a bunch of questions that have nothing to do with it and then just try to make it seem like you don't know what you're talking about and just discredit you that way. That's all he's going to do. He's not going to come into it in good faith. He doesn't know how to.
The Switch 2 is going to sell like the Wii U. Only somebody who has no idea what...
Okay, can someone please tell me in the chat right now? Okay, I'm begging you. Has Nintendo ever stated once that the Switch 2 was going to sell like the Wii U? I have watched pretty much every one of Nintendo's videos, and I have never once heard him say that. So if anybody knows if he said that, please tell me. Just please, someone tell me.
They're talking about, or the Switch 2 is going to sell like the GameCube. Only an idiot that has no idea what they're talking about, that's just started making videos on sales to grift off of sales numbers, okay, because you're angry about something. Only an idiot would say that. Only somebody stupid would. Nobody knows.
I honestly believe that you got a bunch of fake news, or I don't even think it was taken out of context. I just think you were given false information because you claim that you don't watch the clips, so I doubt you know what the clips are saying.
Knowledgeable on sales would say that the Switch 2 is going to sell like the Wii U and the GameCube. Nobody knowledgeable would say that. Only somebody stupid would. So are you going to go defend those points? Are you going to go defend that stuff? Is that what you're going to do?
My God, you don't even know. You never watched his content, so how do you know if he even said anything like that? And I'm still pretty positive that he never did.
So feel free to defend those points. Feel free. I'll give you a couple minutes to defend points like that, okay? There is no Switch 2 price drop. It's still full price.
During the month of December, it got multiple price cuts. So yes, did Nintendo do them? No, but it did get multiple price cuts. And in France, they did get 2 price drops. The Switch Zero, he proved Vigilante's point in 10-minute raging over 2 names. Dean and Vigilante live rent-free in this man's head. Smack my head again about the price drop that wasn't coming anytime soon. Talk about what? I want to hear what he says about this one.
So yeah. Anyway,
He's not going to read off.
Nah, he didn't prove anybody's point. He didn't prove. That guy makes a million videos on me. Like I said, I don't need to talk about them. But like,
you do need to talk about Nintendo. You always talk about Nintendo, my guy. I got so much proof out there to show that you do. You can't go a single live stream without talking about them. Whether your chat brings it up or you bring it up.
like I said, I'll have my debate show. You can come through if you want to come through to that. So, and like I said, you guys bring it up here, not me. I didn't bring up anybody's name. I don't.
Not this time. But you don't bring it up. That you're full of shit. There have been many times where you brought it up. Yes, your chat does bring it up, but you don't have to respond to it. You could choose to ignore it. You could be like, yeah, we're not talking about that. That's what you can do. If you're truly about the positive and want to keep it around the news, keep it around predictions, you can ignore it, but you choose not to.
Have to clickbait thumbnail anybody. Y'all bring it up here, not me. You guys brought it up. If I constantly brought up those two people, then okay, I get it. But y'all brought it up today.
You do bring up, yeah, today, but you do bring up Nintendo. Me, I've never once said that you constantly bring me up. So that one's not true.
Hey. OJ wouldn't need to suit to cook these chumps. I'm looking forward to the debate with this guy. Because like this guy definitely started talking about Nintendo this year. Like this guy definitely didn't, he wasn't around talking about in the Switch 1 era. He definitely wasn't around. This is a guy that just looks at people's videos, not in today's day, and definitely isn't a fan of me. He doesn't know anything about me. He heard about me probably from them. So this guy's definitely somebody who's probably had a...
Well, he didn't hear about you from Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't say your name, and you know he doesn't. He refuses to say your name because he's not going to give you any reference. He doesn't want you to get any more viewership. Even he says that the reason why he's not interested in debating any of you guys is because you guys aren't interested in actually the Switch 2. You're only interested in yourselves. That's it. You don't care about Nintendo.
Different account, probably doesn't like me, but came here to try to prove a point to make himself sound smart. You know,
I mean, he did. After I read the damn things, but the problem is you refuse to read them off because you know it would have made you look bad if you would have actually read them.
It's definitely not anybody that knows what they're talking about, you know, so yeah. Let's see, people bring those people in the chat every day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He brings them up too. Stop the cat party, man. You're full of shit. He brings them up too. I have many videos proving that he brings them up.
Should debate. I'm gonna have a new debate show, and this guy's gonna come here with their points. So he can come on the show and he can.
Please don't come with our points. Please come with your own points. Do your own research.
He can debate that but nothing that I've seen here today shows that he's gonna be good at debating. So it'll be fun. You know he ain't showing up. Well, I hope it, hey, the true Zero Jetters, send me an email, fam. I got my email on my homepage. Send me an email. I'll get
to Rush Parrot. They're disingenuous, so debate is useless. Try debating someone that is obviously in the wrong. They'll lie down something. That's factual.
Get you my Discord. If you want to be first up, I'll give you first dibs, brother. You said you want to come through.
Technically, Player Essence doesn't lie very much. He does do little white lies to try to make himself seem good. The problem is what he says, most of what he says is factual, but he doesn't put the context into it. So he'll remove the context and make it seem like something that is not.
I'll give you first dibs. Just have a good mic. Make sure there's not a ton of background noise. You know what I'm saying? And we can keep it going. So yeah. It's all good. You see.
Oh, there's Dewan Davis in there. I'm surprised Dewan Davis has not showed up 2 weeks in a row. That's a freaking shocker.
I couldn't believe he was really that triggered from the I think you meant triggered, not trigger by their names. I'll stop now, but best of luck with your stream. Hey, it's all good, man. Like I said, nobody's.
Oh, he just said, I just couldn't believe he really is that easily triggered by their names. Very true. I'll stop now, but best of luck with your stream. Also, I own all the Nintendo systems except the Switch 2 and the NES.
Triggered though. I think you're kind of projecting.
I mean, you're the one that's always projecting. You literally get triggered over a thumbnail and title, and then you project onto it.
I think you're kind of projecting a little bit. I think that you're upset that I absolutely roasted you right now. So yeah, I think you're more upset with that.
My God, you didn't roast him. Okay, for one, he's just literally commenting back, and everything he said, he got you on. That's the funny thing.
I'm fine. I'm working. You're not. You're doing this for free. I'm the one getting paid to do what I'm doing. So nobody's triggered, and I'm definitely not triggered from.
Yeah, I'm glad you can be. You're working. This is what people come to your live stream for. They don't come to hear your predictions or anything. That's a joke if you think they actually come for that.
From two bums. I mean, like I said, that doesn't trigger me at all. But like I said, come through, debate their points. We'll see. Let's see here, and we'll come through. We'll see how triggered you get or not.
True Zero, please, if you're going to come through, make sure you watch him, make sure you study him, realize how his tactics are, and make sure that you come prepared. Do not sit here, come unprepared, because even if you come like you know what you're talking about, he's very good at manipulating the situation.
On a debate. Let's see, triggered. I know. I think at this point, people who get cooked in streams or in debates, they'll try to play this mind game that says you're triggered if you react any type of way to something stupid being
All this is the deflection, and I think you're talking about yourself.
said. They'll say something stupid as hell, and I'll be like, nah, that's dumb. These people are stupid. They were wrong on everything. Oh, you're triggered. No, I'm right. I'm observant. I know what I'm talking about.
I mean, facts remains to be seen. I've disproven you many of times.
Confident. That's not being triggered.
Confident, yes, he's very confident. I'll give him that one. He's very confident. Well, I want to say confidence, more cocky. He's very cocky.
There's nothing that I said right now when it comes to Switch 2 sales or what I said that was false information. They literally have been wrong on almost everything.
You've never proven. You've only proven that was wrong on one thing. I've proven you wrong on many times, or I've proven that you were disingenuous many of times.
That's called being observant. That's called being, like I said, knowledgeable. That's called knowing what you're
And you claim you don't watch our content, so how do you know if we're wrong?
talking about. And that's called being someone that, like I said, puts their money where their mouth is overall. I'm not a bump. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. He tried to go after my views. He tried to say, oh man, your views, he's doing better views. And
Yeah, the reason why that people bring up your views is because you're always going after Nintendine's views. And we know it bothers you. That's the only reason why you bring them up.
clickbaiting, you know what I'm saying? Like, clickbaiting on views. My streams are good. Like I said, the support's good. I'm not
Yes, because they come for this. If you stop doing this type of stuff, you wouldn't get no views. You wouldn't get all these super chats.
tripping or fronting on that, you know? So yeah, it's a bad attempt at a gaslight for sure. Definitely a bad attempt at a gaslight, but
I mean, all this is a deflection. That's all this is.
let's see if he can let's see if he'll actually show up to the debate. I got, like I said, my email's there. Let's see if he'll show up. You bring their points though. I really want you to watch all their videos, Zero Jetters. Watch their vids and bring their talking points. Study their talking points, bring their points up, and bring it to the table, man. I would love that. I would love that. I think it would be super cool. Okay, it'd be fun. And I'll treat you with respect too. I'll treat you with respect as long
No, he won't. He doesn't know how to be respectful. He's not going to come into it in good faith anyways.
as you treat me with respect. You know what I'm saying? So we can do that. But I don't have high hopes based on what you said here in the chat. I don't have high hopes for you, my boy, but maybe you'll surprise me.
I mean, no one has high hopes for you either. He's literally cooked you in everything he says.
Let's see here. Maybe you'll
Well, maybe not cooking, but he's been right.
surprise me. Let's see here. Players, what's up, OJ? How you doing today, buddy? Like your video? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Let's see. I'm trigger. I'm feeling it. Ouch. I know. Trigger, not trigger. Trigger. Let's see. I guess what Nintendo's excuses he's gonna say he was exaggerating. See how people add clarification to description. This clickbait. Whatever, man. Like I said, whatever. It's all good.
I don't even really understand what the guy was trying to say.
What's up, Wound Up Penguin? Wound Up Penguin, we're going to have a new debate show where we can have viewers call in, whether you agree with me on something or disagree. We're going to have that like once a week coming up pretty soon here. So I invited Mr. True Zero to come through and discuss other people's debating points here since, like I said, since I already cooked one of them.
And that's it for the video. If you truly enjoyed it, do me a favor and hit the like button, hit the hype button, share it around, and make sure you're subscribed. I post a long video every day, and I also go live Monday morning at 5 a.m. Pacific time, where I react to the saltiest fanboys around. And also, make sure you subscribe, because I'm really trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I really need your help. If you really want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. It's only $1 a month. You'll get special badges, custom emotes, and of course your name shouted at the end of every video. And once that list gets too long, don't worry, I will turn it into a full-on credit roll so everybody gets their chance to shine. Also, don't forget to check out the merch if you want to rep the Vigilante Fire. And as always, until next time, guys, stay vigilant.
And now it's time to read off the members of the channel. We got Coral Subjective, Maximilian Pegasus 88, Mad Fox 94, Evil Double Rodeo, Oh No It's Justin, Narya, Camero, C-Stars Piplip, J Wesby 65, Geezer Noob, Dustin 360, That PlayStation Gamer, Stephen Ramy, Matthew Buckley, Johnny Bones Jones, Trigger Is Groove, Bunny Keys, John Marr, A1K300, Kawabi Azaria, Vetful Zexel, Pokefan, Starlight Mirror, Crystal Woe, Raymond YouTube 1, Byron Morse, King Paco Nintendo Lover, Jake Spider Monkey, The Fat Man, Brian Abraham, Gundam Hufflepuff, Powerman UK, Dylan Houttelling, Matthew Sennis, James the Albino, UBX, Charlotte Jackson, Farmer Jim LR, Spectre, Faithful Okataka, Princess Leela, Elijah Morris, It's Varion, and Helena Bull. Thank you so much for becoming part of the crew.
You can cry in the comments, but you won't survive. Like and subscribe if you feel that vibe. We're